why I know I need to do this video. I don't want to.
All right, let's see what's going on here. PJ Washington signs a $90 million contract extension just one day after the viral video. All this makes a lot of sense now. I know for a fact you get child support every single month. You living above your means, baby. $11,000 is enough to take care of a baby for at least a month. What are we talking about? What? See, you want to be taken care of. You see, now you a single mom. You learning its consequences for your actions, baby. Wasn't you just a card-carrying Muslim, supposed to be so devout, wearing a hijab? See, it didn't take long for the rat to come back out. Wife just bought him a $500K Rolls Royce just one day after the viral video. See, this nigga PJ is having a week.
Instead of saying, this girl is a whore, this man is a dog, she is not wife material, I can't take him seriously based on what he's done. What you need to say is, you are too conditioned by society to see someone for who they are outside of their experiences. What you need to say is, you are too insecure to deal with the reality of someone. Not judge them and place these labels on them simply because it's uncomfortable for you. I don't care about what a man has done before me. Baby, I already know you done ran trains on girls. I know you probably had threesomes, foursomes, fivesomes, sixsomes. Different bitches every day, every week. I don't care. I have one question. Are you trying to fuck the shit out of me? With all that experience? What's good? Because you need to make this bad pussy behave, okay?
See, now that's what I'm talking about, Shabambu.
This Brittany running off of.
You are who you are. You have the luxury of a persona, an online persona.
Yo, she off a pill or something.
Doesn't have the same luxury.
Yo, ma'am.
And we're gonna try to do this.
Yo.
We're gonna try to.
What the?
Y'all, when I tell you, I've been thugging, okay? Like, been living with my mom and my sister. It's me, my mom, my sister, my baby. I mean, because, you know, 2.5 months when I decided to leave, my baby was 2.5 months old, I didn't have anywhere to go. I didn't even have a car. I still don't have a car. I got rid of my car, you know, because, you know, empty promises, whatever. But I've been thinking so hard. It's really been the hardest time of my life. And here I am. Because I thought somebody, right. Because, yeah. That to say, don't ever relinquish your independent relationship. Follow your dreams, not your boyfriend. A man is not a financial plan. Always have your own things. I honestly feel like since this situation, I don't think, even if I was married, I can't see myself not having my own house outside of the main house. Like, I would just have to have my own space. Maybe that will change with time, who knows. But also, it's crazy. Like, people, they want to see you fail. Oh, they want to see you fail. And when you don't, oh, they have no control over you.
We don't give a fuck! Jesus! We don't give a fuck!
Talking about my child's father, I loved him. I still love him. I don't want to be with him. Thank you. I never wanted anything to be public, but hearts, like, they just don't break even. And I feel like I have been on social media for so long to where I can handle the flack. Like, it's fine, whatever. You guys, I've been called worse by better, you know? And I feel like people have been trying to break me down for years. So a lot of the stuff that I hear isn't new. Outside of that, the way that I spoke to myself on a consistent basis, no one has ever put me down as much as I put myself down in private. But I think with, like, my child's father, I feel like he was just younger. Like, you really don't know what it's like to be in my shoes, and to be talked to, 15,000 comments on a picture, on videos, saying that I'm a pedophile, that I'm a piece of shit, I'm a gold digger. Talking about my child's father, I loved him. I still love him. I don't want to be with him. Thank you. I never wanted anything to be public, but hearts, like, they just don't break even. And I feel like I have been on social media for so long to where I can handle the flack. Like, that's fine, whatever. You guys, I've been called worse by better, you know? And I feel like people have been trying to break me down for years. So a lot of the stuff that I hear isn't new. Outside of that, the way that I spoke to myself on a consistent basis, no one has ever put me down as much as I put myself down in private. But I think with, like, my child's father, I feel like he was just younger. Like, you really don't know what it's like to be in my shoes, and to be talked to, 15,000 comments on a picture, on videos, saying that I'm a pedophile, that I'm a piece of shit, I'm a gold digger.
Oh, you think it's funny, bitch?
What was the last straw for you?
Honestly, the OnlyFans stuff. And he told me he had, like, never, like, purchased anything, and, like, wasn't doing this, and this, and, like, literally I just gotta tell the truth. I had pulled up bank records that he had in the safe that we had, and I saw all these charges, and it was like a 2-year-old lie, and I'm like, you still didn't tell the truth about this?
Right. And this was for OnlyFans?
Yeah, and there's a lot of other stuff too.
Like what?
Like catching him watching porn of someone that I know, Tiana's.
Damn.
Oops, that's the fucking truth.
Accusations! These are not accusations. This is false accusations. And
Painfully obvious why men love the idea of a submissive woman. Submissive, per its definition, is ready to conform to the authority or will of others. The prefix sub means under. Think of subpar, submarine. In short, your world is under his. Now there seems to be a theme here. Good girls versus bad girls. A lock that can be opened with many keys is a broken lock. And if you can't submit to a man, you're gonna die alone. So my question to men is, do you want perfect Polly? A puppet? A prisoner? Or a partner who has no problem overtly challenging you? King treatment and knowing your partner's love languages, that's one thing. Being submissive is a whole nother thing. It's its own thing. If you find yourself abandoning your wants, needs, desires to make something work, I'm here to tell you, it was never a match to begin with.
If you didn't know, a hoe's final form is a religious woman.
You Muslim? I don't know, there's something about pretty women, you know, that are in the spotlight when their light tends to dim. They always find God. Have you noticed that? They always find God. You know, remember Vanity from Vanity 6? Remember her? Oh yeah, Vanity, right? From Last Dragon. Remember she found God. She was half naked, doing her little thing. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with change, but I just noticed, you know, the vixens always seem to find God when shit ain't rocking for them as much. Hey, this is an observation. I love when people say, I found God. Like he was ever hard to find. Isn't God all-knowing, all-present, right? All-powerful? Wow. Wait, you couldn't find him? When your titties was out and you were shaking your ass, God was lost. Where's God at? I don't know. Look under the couch, but all of a sudden you find him. Oh, there you go, God. I'm just saying now, all right? None of y'all can sit up there and try to talk shit because I am on point right now. You know, Brittany Renner is one of the, you know, she's a mixed child and all that whole nine, but, you know, that light skin don't always age that well. You understand? It don't age well. I mean, it's cute for a while, but that shit starts to wrinkle like a banana. So you're gonna have to re-strategize. You understand where I'm coming from? Listen, don't get me wrong. I am all for change. I'm all for people changing their life. Nobody's perfect. Hey, I'd like to see that. But I don't know, man, with The way Brittany was talking on Club Shay Shay, the way she's talked on different podcasts, she was all about that. Yes, right. That's right. I get pussy and I get money. I fuck motherfuckers for money. That's right. If you want to get this pussy, you're going to have to pay for it. Brittany was really out there, you know? And now this sudden change, I'm like, is it really about this? Or is it because no one's really giving a fuck anymore? I just want to know. I think she's getting child support from the NBA guy, isn't she? She said, I don't know how I'm going to take care of my kid or myself. I'm like, what do you mean?
Or how I'm going to provide for my son.
And she's sitting in a pretty sweet car. It's not like you're in a hybrid car. You could like live even simpler. Start riding a bicycle, then we'll be more impressed. But listen, like I said, my doubt is legit. My doubt is legit. I'm side-eyeing the hell out of her. The Muslim religion, that's serious right there. But also religion has been used to fool people. I mean, you got T.D. Jakes, you got Joel Osteen, you got Joseph Prince, you got Joyce Myers, you got Creflo Dollar and Taffy getting money, fooling people. Brittany Renner was like one of those girls that would have an ass out, have 8,000 pictures of her titties and an ass, and then say God first at the top, or have like a Bible verse, right? But you twerking, huh? Oh, but your account is private, so people can't leave messages like, what that mouth do though.
If you didn't know, a hoe's final form is a religious woman.
And by the way, Brittany Renner would immediately have a sister if her mom had 5 seconds alone with PJ. All right, she's going. All right, she's overly going. All right, no one says that. Right? No one said this. So if you're arguing with somebody, they tell you suck their dick, you wouldn't say, if you had one, I would. No one says that. Brittany Renner's mom, nobody says that. If the circumstances align themselves, bro, she don't care about that kid. She don't care about Brittany and PJ's relationship. She don't care about who PJ talking. She's sucking it. All right? Talk about popping it right in her mouth. She's one of them type moms, bro. She always insert herself into situations she ain't need to be there. She one of them type of moms. Y'all know the types I'm talking about. All right? She's going. She would easily turn on her daughter for one night with PJ. All right? I'm glad we ain't fall for that stupid shit that Brittany tried to pull, but that just goes to show you the whole family's corny. But yeah, mama's definitely, yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
You don't think you could ever trust a woman?
Nah, yeah.
You can?
Like, I trust her to do some fuck shit. Like, I...
Okay, hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing. So every time that he does this, I'm gonna record this. Because that's not okay. I'm just letting you know. No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. This is the third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you. So actually show up and do something then with him. Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babysit him. You gonna give him his bag and stuff?
That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, no, it's not that at all. No, it's not. No, yeah, I will. But I'm telling you right now, every single time you come here and he's quiet, we're going to record that. And it's up with me. Just know that. It's up. Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho.
You don't pay for shit.
Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 to that bitch. Get out your car. Get out.
Women like that is the problem. Yeah, the fact that he's showing up to pick his son up is everything. But you coming out there and antagonizing him about the baby crying or whatever, and now what, you not gonna let him get his son because the baby crying? What's the problem? So what? He crying, he'll be all right. So what? And the minute he got in the car, the crying stopped. And then, but what you're doing, she's coming out there antagonizing him to make the exchange a bad experience for the child. And every time you antagonize the dad, when he comes to pick the child up in this drama, it upsets the child. And then you walking out to the car with no good intentions. And basically what she is a baby mama. That is the definition of a baby mama. The word want He don't want to go. He don't have any choice but to go because he have two parents, not one, two. A child don't get to choose whether he goes or not. That man is obviously a good dad, obviously doing well for himself or whatever. And you turning fatherhood, trying to make fatherhood a bad experience for him because it's all about you. What a narcissist. And I don't give a damn who get mad. Men are tired of being put up with that shit. Do what's in the best interest of the child. Do the right thing. Take the child out to the car and tell the child, why won't you comfort the child and say, hey, it's okay. We're going with daddy. You're going to have a great time. I'll see you when you get back. You'll be fine. Or just close the door if you can't take him crying. Okay? He ain't crying blood. Blood ain't running out of his eyes. So what he crying? The more they cry, the less they piss. Let him cry. But let him go be with his dad. So, you know what I'm saying? So he can toughen up. Because you damn sure can't teach him how to be a man. And women like that is absolutely disgusting. Not saying that she is disgusting, but her act and the way she behaved in the exchange of the child is absolutely disgusting. And a lot of men decide that they don't want to put up with that shit. And they just say, hey, I'll just see the child when they get 18. And then when they turn 16 and you and your mama and babied the child to death, and now the child's 16 and become entitled, soft, and don't have no spine or whatever because he ain't been around no man or whatever. Yeah, you need to go with your daddy. You need to go with your daddy. Hey, come get him. I can't do nothing with him. That's what's going to happen. If he decide that, hey, let me just go and pay you every month and, cause I'm not going to put up with that or whatever. So that's crazy. That's insane for you to do that during his visitation, his time with the child, for you to put on a show and come out to the car to antagonize. You didn't have no good reason to come to the car. You had no business going to that car. When he picked that child up at the door, you should have gave him that child and you should have closed the door and went on about your damn business. That's some stupid ass, weak ass shit you did. I don't give a damn who get mad. We sick of that. We sick of that. There's a lot of good dads out here trying to do right, trying to do the right thing. You're always talking about a deadbeat dad and his child support. Then you bring up the money. So now it's about money. That's what it's about. He got $11,000 in his bank account. That's more than most kids have. That's more than most kids have. What did you do to deserve $100 and whatever $1,000? What did you do to deserve it? Where do you work? Where's your job? You and your mama. Why y'all ain't at work?
I'm selling coach. I'm selling coach. I'm selling coach. I'm selling. Okay.
The funniest thing about the whole Brittany Renner situation where she's beefing with her baby daddy is that I would be willing to bet that throughout the course of her career, if you can call it that, there was probably a many men who were spending money on her that they could have been spending on their children, and that sort of behavior was never an issue with her until she found herself the baby mama. Now all of a sudden everybody needs to have their priorities in check. Now all of a sudden there's an issue with men spending money on hoes. Like, girl, please. You're sitting out here screaming at the top of your lungs that he spent $170,000 on his hoe, but there's only $11,000 in y'all's son's bank account. Meanwhile, that hoe is his wife that he's married to and has multiple children with, and the son who's only got $11,000 is 4. Not to mention the fact that word on the curb is he also allegedly pays $2,500 a month in child support. So $11,000 in a bank account, $2,500 a month in child support, and that's still not enough for a 4-year-old? Like, no, sis. I think what you meant to say was that it's not enough for you, because you cannot convince me you're not dipping into those funds. And then you're sitting out here trying to make this big spectacle about your son crying and trying to make it seem like your son's only crying because he has to go with his father, but then you also simultaneously made 0 attempts to soothe your son. And to be completely honest, I'm not making no accusations, this is just my opinion, but it kind of looked to me like Brittany and her mama were in that house riling that baby up before he even got there. Because believe it or not, babies and kids can tell when they're in like a tense, high stress situation. And so if you and your mama were already in the house getting hype and talking shit because you knew he was over there, I wouldn't be surprised if the baby started to cry. And a mother or a father or just a loved one in general who was genuinely concerned about the child being overwhelmed and worked up would have attempted to soothe said child. But you see, in my opinion, it didn't seem as though there was a genuine concern for the child being upset. There seemed to be a genuine concern in getting a video that you could post online to demonize this man, because what you're really upset about is the fact that he's providing his wife with the lifestyle that you thought you were going to get by having his baby. Because truthfully, it came across as though when you were convinced that you would find another way to secure the bag and secure the lifestyle by laying up under Kevin Gates cosplaying a conservative woman, you didn't seem to have an issue with the arrangement. But now that situation's fell through, now all of a sudden you need to be online beefing with your baby daddy because he doesn't do enough and he doesn't provide enough money. It genuinely reminds me of that light-skinned girl, I can't even think of her name right now, but the baby's baby mama, the one that he put out on live, the one who made the whole song about how he liked her better because she was light-skinned and so on and so forth. Yeah, that bitch thought she was bigger than the program, and it is a hard pill to swallow when you realize that you were not.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Alright, so peep this, right? Tell me why I'm on Twitter and this video comes across my timeline of Brittany Renner and PJ Washington in a heated argument over their child.
Okay, hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing.
Bruh, it is so traumatizing to hear a woman say, this is what we not about to do, cause
What the hell you mean, we?
Cause this is exactly what I'm about to do. And you always want to say, this is what we not about to do in the process of me doing it. Like, bitch, I'm already doing it.
No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. This is the third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you.
But first of all, look, man, I already done been through this shit. She recording this shit because she thinks she gonna be able to take it to court and get him less time with the child so she can get more child support. Like, bro, I done been through this shit with my baby mom. Man, she always used to hit me with that, he doesn't want to be with you. Then he got older and she realized it's not the fact that he don't want to be with me. He just prefers his mom over literally everybody. He kept crying whenever he went with anybody. And I know y'all probably don't believe me. Watch, I'll call his mom right now.
Hello?
Hey, hello, you busy?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, hey, when Adrian was a baby, you remember how, like, when he used to, like, come with me and he would cry and start reaching for you and all that?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the reason was?
Because he didn't want to be with you?
Like, what? I mean, you should have just took that 450. I almost said 900. You could tell I want to abort both my kids. But anyways, do you know how many kids prefer to be with their moms over their dads or anyone else because the mom let them do whatever the fuck they want to do? Shit, my son, mom, she could say he just didn't want to be with me, but she know damn well she let him do whatever he wanted. Shit, he slapped your mom in the face. And then your mom gonna look at me and say, Daquan, do something.
Get somebody else to do it.
At the end of the day, he slapped your mom. Not mine. This shit, let that little nigga have slapped my mom.
Hey, it's up with me. Just know that it's up. What'd you say? What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would.
See, that's one thing I've always hated about women when they try to hurl insults, because they always say some dumb shit. This is Brittany Renner's mom recording PJ Washington picking up her grandchild. How the fuck you think that child got here?
Like, ho?
You don't pay for shit.
Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account.
11,000? What? Like American dollars? USD? Only? Like, what the fuck you talking about? $11,000? Like, nigga, I ain't even got $11. In my bank account, nigga, the only thing I got 11,000 of his followers. My nigga, I still gotta use my credit card to get gas, so they only charge me $1 and then take the money out 3 days later. And I still gotta pay the overdraft fee. Like, bro, what are you complaining about? This should show y'all how much these bitches be getting pregnant just for the money. But the thing is, I can't even blame Brittany Renner because she been put it out there. She done had videos, done wrote books about it, and even is quoted saying,
I experienced the worst people to deal with are the athletes. None of them use condoms, really. So if y'all really want to try to come up off a check off a man, I mean, you could just fuck an athlete. They're really dumb.
But PJ Washington, you ain't got anybody to blame but yourself. Because all the signs were there. This woman done put it out there plenty of times that she's going to trap an athlete, and guess what she did? She trapped an athlete. You just chose to ignore those signs, you know what I'm saying? So that's on you. Like, a nigga like me, I fucked up, and I know I fucked up. But, like, the difference is, you were rich when you got her pregnant. I was just horny. And, like, drunk. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Because, of course, obviously, I ain't fucking a fat girl. You know what I'm saying? Sober, fuck you talking about, nigga.
Yo, look, man. That Shiki's pregnant.
Fool, the Shika was born pregnant. What else is new?
What else is new? It's mine.
Woo! Oh, man, are you sure?
She said I was the only one she been with in the past 20 minutes.
Damn. Yes. Yes. And you believed her, huh?
Here you go, sucker. I mean, brother.
A lot of shit pissed me off. Like, we got Brittany Renner, you know what I'm saying, going in on PJ Washington, thinking she could throw shit, do shit, talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Her mom is going crazy as well. And Brittany already showed her ass to the world multiple times, you know. We're surprised that she's, not sued or in jail for fucking bashing people with water bottles and stuff like this. Surprised that she's not sued or in jail for assaulting people, Uh, or even sexually assaulting people like she did Charleston White. But I'm glad that she finally is trying to turn over a new leaf with she ain't Muslim no more. Damn. Well, I thought she was trying to turn over a new leaf, you know, being a Muslim, but I guess she don't know that they practice peace. One thing that they practice is peace, and submission is just another part. As men, we submit all the time. We have no problem with submitting. You know, and if it's as far as with God, we damn sure gonna submit. So Brittany Renner being a Muslim, you know, and putting down the hijab after she's got bombarded with all kind of shit on the internet, people talking shit, people doubting how faithful she is, how dedicated she is, and how disciplined she plans on being as a Muslim. It requires you to be a little bit more disciplined if you really want to call yourself a real Muslim. You know what I'm saying? We all know that there's people that, you know, say they are and then do other stuff, say they're Christian and do other stuff, say they whatever and do other things. We all understand this, but we're trying to give this woman a benefit of the doubt, right? She's the only one that's just constantly putting herself out there, and and we want to see the best for her, right? We don't want to see a train wreck, right? But she goes and start talking crazy to her baby father. She goes and starts talking crazy to podcasts. She goes and starts doing stuff, pouring water on people in the stands and shit like that. You can't say that you're going to be dedicated to something. You can't say that you're going to try to practice discipline more. And then 3 months later, throw your shit down and you want us to take you serious. We're not going to be able to take you serious if you're going to jump in one thing and 2 months later, you don't want to do that thing no more. There is no way that anybody could take you serious if you're going to jump into something and 3 weeks later you don't want to do it and you're just throwing it down. Being disciplined is a big part of being Muslim. Being disciplined is a big part of being an adult. You could tell she has no discipline how she acts on most of these podcasts. We could tell how she has no discipline because she gets to cussing and fussing with her baby father. You're supposed to be growing as a person, you know. You're not supposed to be digressing. You're supposed to be seeking God and all that type of stuff as a Muslim. But if you're not, it's all good. But now that you're throwing stuff around and threatening your baby daddy with more court process, it makes you look like a scorned woman. It makes you look like somebody that hasn't been practicing peace or discipline. Kevin Gates haven't shown you anything as you're practicing to be a Muslim. You should be understanding that people are going to talk shit. People are going to criticize. But one thing you don't do is prove them right. Brittany Renner, you could do better with yourself. And we expect more from you. All this throwing jabs and threatening with court, this is immature, illogical. This ain't person that's trying to establish peace in the world. And as a Muslim, that's what should be trying to practice. Didn't Kevin Gates teach you anything? It is what it is, man. Science acceptance, we ain't having like I'm